Right, like literally what the last track, the last track on the album is quite literally the first beat he'd ever sent me. So
yes, I remember that.
So really it kind of started by Matt just sending me tracks to write to. Like he would just be sending me tracks. And I think that one of the coolest things about like our relationship and just musical relationships generally is that it's really dope when you're able to be an artist and to lock in with a producer, because you guys start to like develop a sound.
So, you know, of course, name being Criminal Chaos, you know, we were like, okay, well, like he said, you know, there's a story here that we definitely want to tell, that we definitely need to tell. You know, what's the best way to do that?
What's up, people? My name is Jay Ekō.
I'm at Elleby.
We're Criminal Chaos, and this is the HANSON Sessions. So What's Chaotic actually is kind of a project that's been kind of in the making since what, last year, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
So really it kind of started by Matt just sending me tracks to write to. Like he would just be sending me tracks, and we just started like building this collection of songs, and I think that one of the coolest things about like our relationship and just musical relationships generally is that it's really dope when you're able to be an artist and to lock in with a producer, because you guys start to like develop a sound. So we really started to do that, and we were like, yo, this probably should be something rather than just a series of tracks, you know, that we got. So yeah, that's pretty much how it started, right?
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I think the album kind of came, it was born out of really and truly our relationship with one another. Our relationship started out as, you know, us both, you know, being in a safe space. And so that led to the expression of a lot of truths, emotionally, sonically. And so, you know, of course, name being Criminal Chaos, you know, we were like, okay, well, like he said, you know, there's a story here that we definitely want to tell, that we definitely need to tell. You know, what's the best way to do that? And all of our songs really, because we're both super emotional, we're super sensitive people. So just by nature of our personalities, like our music is by intention, it's vulnerable, it's intense, it's powerful, and so we just wanted to put our best foot forward and just provide a collection of songs that showcase our growth.
I actually went to a studio session at Grindhouse in Charlotte. Shout out Jason Jet. Yeah, I had a studio session there. I was working on a track, and I needed a rapper, and this guy kind of stumbled in the studio. I was like, yo, I need a verse, and he's like, yo, I rap. You know, and the rest is kind of history, man. We linked and just have been making beautiful music together ever since.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
you can't get these vocals.
Nah, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm off tequila right now, so I'm not responsible for anything I say or do for the next 24 to 48 hours.
That's funny.
Appreciate y'all.
That's funny.
Oh my, booking flights to Tokyo, champagne for breakfast cause I say so. Who am I? Existence is a masterpiece. Price just went up, adjust accordingly. Who am I? Out here stacking pesos. Got your chick blowing me pesos. Who am I? You're in the presence of a king. Come correct when you step to me. Who am I?
Cool. That felt good. How does that sound?
It sounded immaculate.
That.
I'm in there, baby, QP. Cape Cod. Yo, CC, Cape Cod. We need a brand deal. Endorsement.
Cape Cod.
Hashtag CC.
Cape Cod.
In the building. Amen.
Stand up.
Yeah, I just want to see. Hit backslash enter.
Say who?
Backslash on the keyboard. Right here. Question mark.
Enter. Like at the same
hit,
time?
No, hit that first. And then enter. Yeah, it's gonna send it to. I need you to record it. Use the arrow keys to navigate to the recording track, which is that. And on my go, press start.
The more you know.
Yeah. Oh, god damn.
Right, like it got cold as hell in this bitch, right? Like what?
I know what I need. Could you hand me that Adidas bag behind you? And this is really fitting because my verse starts with "Ooh, I'm so cold."
Ooh, I'm so cold. All right, James Brown.
I feel like that. I feel like.
I feel good.
You know what I'm saying? Put that thing on. That thing on. Oh yeah. Oh. Chill.
Niggas gonna be recording in their bath towels now.
Bro, what? I done started something, bro. We recording silkwear, loungewear in this, you know what I'm saying?
Elegance.
I record and roll in silk robes, man. Velour. What you know about that?
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so cold, look like y'all ain't got no freeze. When I get poppin', I got options to be a problem with these beats. If it ain't goblin, then I be mobbing. We see scholars in these streets, but if you watching all these doctors, you see problems in my piece. I got drama in my bag, I got big wheels in my back, yeah, and we too attached to. Big guns turn to class tools, rip run if you have to. Break window is casual.
Alright, nigga. You came to rap.
I told you.
You came to rap.
So I think definitely what I'm looking forward to the most is that we've been kind of gestating and working on this body of work for a while, and a lot of the work up to this point has been broad strokes. So I'm really excited to really put in the tiny details, the Easter eggs, really fill in the lines, get the shading right, get the texture right, and get the perspective right. As far as making sure that the album is as impactful and cohesive as possible. So just fine tuning at this point, you know, edging it up, you know, a little razor, you know what I'm saying? You know, the little, you know what I'm saying?
I want to bring a certain level of intention and artistry back to music. I want people to listen to an album and be like, yo, like this album, it's not a collection of songs, but it's an experience. You know, like I remember buying albums and listening to music, and you know, like it would be a ride. Like you had to listen to it from top to bottom, beginning to end, in the way that the artist intended, because it's undeniable. And I want to create music like that. I want people to leave feeling something. If you hate it, you hate it. But I want you to leave feeling something.
Funnily enough, 90% of the record was done during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like most of the beats that he was picking for the album was the beats that I created during that specific time frame in the pandemic, and I was like, okay, so clearly there's a energy here that needs to be harnessed.
I think too, when you think about it, it's crazy because with it being birthed in that time, and ultimately the songs that came from it, you know, they produced what we want people to get from the album. So it's like it produces this feeling of like you said, you know, you can still do it, you can keep going, you like, it's not over. And I feel like that's a big theme within the album, and in various ways, you know, may it be love, may it be, you know, personal relationships, you know, spiritual journeys, whatever it is, like, you know, you got to keep running the race.
Got to keep going. gotta keep going.
You feel me?
It is what it is. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Can you give me some more on the headphones? Yeah. Gotta pop my whip, gotta drop my chips, okay. Gotta watch my flick. Hold on, pause it. Man, I got step in that moment. Gotta. Yeah. Gotta pop my whip, gotta drop my chips, okay. Nah, that wasn't it. I was like double dutch. I was like. Gotta pop my whip, gotta drop my chips, okay. Gotta watch my flick, if you watch my wrist, you'll see I got time today. Just tell me the time and place. Spicy like underlay. Heat it up like ramen, ayy. Beat it up like drum and bass. Mask on like cover your face. Seasons, we fall like leaves in the lane when we speeding. Going too fast for conditions, it don't seem like it's a reason why you wanna act like that, baby, it's just treason. King me when you play me, flip it like it's Cajun. Boom, 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 go crazy. Even when you hate me, chop it up, I'll play it. Chop it up, I'll play it. Radio stations, send in your playlist. Blend in the matrix, pop it like cadence.
Yeah, that was fire, bro. That was a really.
I'm leaving with something.
I slide into that joint, and I don't necessarily want to do that. I don't wanna waste your time. You see, time.
You don't like the slide.
I don't necessarily like the slide.
I love the slide.
You like the slide.
I love the slide.
I don't wanna waste your time. I don't wanna waste your time.
Because it gives me like a roller coaster kind of feeling. And it feels like, I don't want to waste your, it feels like a climax of sorts. So that's why I appreciate the sliding aspect.
I'll leave it.
But I absolutely understand if you want to recut it.
I respect your opinions, bro.
We always can.
We'll keep it.
We'll wake up and we get fresh ears and we'll see what we touch on.
If I hate it tomorrow, so. you know I'll let you know if I hate it.
For sure. So yeah, we'll.
Oh, you want me just to go from here? Bet. Yeah. Oh. Don't ever, never let me go. So please come check my vitals. Don't leave me idle. No.
I grew up in a household where I was silenced a lot by way of, just grew up in the church, and that was just it. It was just church and nothing else. And so I never had, like, my dad wasn't in my life, so I was just whisked around, mom, grandparents, all that. So it felt like my story was always being told for me. And so the first opportunity to write my own story was through writing and through music, and the ability to do that is what made me gravitate towards music as a way of me owning the narrative on my own life.
That's really interesting because a few different things. You kind of making the decision to like want to pursue music like directly falls in line with I did. So I would have been around 12 or 13 at the time. And that's literally when I wrote my first song. But the parallel between just like feeling like it gave you a voice is crazy. For me, it was less about someone else telling my story for me and more about me feeling like that was the first time that I was being heard, period.
Oh, wow. What's chaotic for me represents, I would say, probably the last 5 to 8 years of my life emotionally, and definitely, I'm glad that we kind of got into the habit of releasing music and just like kind of, you got to export those feelings. And I feel like I've been kind of in that space for the last couple of years, and I feel like with the release of this album, I'll be able to honor my past self, honor the things that I went through, honor the mistakes that I made, the good things that I did, the everything that I shared at that time, and just kind of be able to like close that book, put it on the shelf, boom, there it is, and then like I'll be able to transition like into like, okay, what's like the next like era or phase.
Check my vitals, nothing up for survival. Got the waiting for.
What if I did it here? If I did it here?
When I say criminal, y'all say chaos. Criminal.